All right, here we go. We're on another build today up in Dellwood Summit Construction Group. Got a nice roof going on here. Good job Brock sold. Brock, how many squares is this roof?
It's about 55 with the shed back there.
All right, yep, we got about 55 square here. The shed back there, there's the tennis court back there. Nice neighborhood. We got a bunch of cedar shake roofs around here. And all the neighbors' homes. We're right on White Bear Lake. We've got a bunch of hardy board siding here up in the driveway. Bunch of shakes on those pallets. We've got all of our roofing accessories over here. If you guys don't know, this is your valley metal. This is your W valley. So this goes on top of any valley seam. Well, ice and water shield goes down, and we put these W valley metals on, about 10 feet in length.
Here we got dormer flashing.
Some dormer flashing there, so that goes on top of the shingle up onto the sidewall.
On any like horizontal surfaces rather than the diagonal.
Yep, on the diagonals you get step flashing. You got some drip edge here. On the edge. All over the roof. We've got what do we got here? Some ridge venting. So you got your runs of ridge venting. So this goes up on the ridge.
It's actually a dormer vent.
Oh, this is a dormer vent. Never mind.
Ridge vent.
Oh, we got some ridge venting right there. This is what ridge venting looks like, guys. This gets nailed in on the top of the ridge, all the way down the ridge run. Ridge cap shingles go on top of this. Is this the Snow Country, or which model is this? Yeah, this is the GAF Snow Country. You got the skylight sitting over here. It's out of the box.
These are deck mounts. You can tell it gets fastened right to the deck. No curb needed.
Yeah, some of the skylights will need a curb, which will be built out of 2x4s or 2x6. And the skylight will be set onto the curb. Like Brock said, these are deck mount. So you can see the flange here, the nailing flange. These will get nailed into the deck. The skylight flashing kit will go around the skylight. And shingles will be put on. You got some boxes here of some turtle vents, plumbing stack flashing there. So we're gonna walk around and take a look at this job. If you take a look, you can see there's a bunch of paint marks in the siding. This fascia was painted in preparation for the siding that's going to go on Wednesday or Thursday. So they're doing the roof first. They did the painting, and then the siding will take place here in a couple days. And then there's windows on this job that'll happen further on down the road. Some Pella windows. So we'll walk in the back here and take a peek at what's going on. So as there's tarps down, guys have got the tarps down, which is important. And the concrete, Brock was here bright and early this morning. He was here a little before 7 a.m. Crew got here a little bit before him. They were setting things up, making sure everything was protected. Now, this job, I think with the roof and siding, what's it, 140 grand?
Yeah.
So it's 140 grand between the roof and the siding.
And the skylights.
And the skylights. So, you know, in a job like that, you want to be here to make sure it's going off well and that everything's protected and, you know, that things are running smooth.
Make sure the homeowner's feeling all right.
Yep, make sure the homeowner's feeling good and happy, and, you know, then you talk to some of the neighbors. On a job this big, it's worth it being here all day because you're making some pretty good money. So we're just taking a look here at the house. If you come way back, get a feel here for how big this is. Take a look at these Pella windows. Some hits on these windows here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's a little dent right there.
Bigger ones right there.
Yeah, here we go. Bigger dent there. Couple.
So these are the original series Pellas, and technically you can get a sash replacement for them, especially if they're operable. These happen to have some fixed units though, where the sash you can't tear out without kind of tearing the entire window apart. So these will be a full frame replacement. You know, you get new jambs, casing, kind of a whole new unit. These people are doing the lifestyle series. They should be coming here right around May 5th.
And one distinction of a Pella window, anytime if you look at a window and you see a frame that has this kind of shape or this beveling to it, every Pella window has that. So it's a signature. Most window frames with other brands, the frame is just flat on the face. Pella always has this bevel. So anytime you see that, you know it's a Pella window. Some Pellas, a lot of times, will usually have a decal in the corner too, but when they get old enough, that'll fade out and it won't be there. But yep, these are the original Pella original series windows, common back in the 80s, 90s. So we're gonna walk back around the side and we're gonna hop up on the roof here.
Well, there's some designer series on this side.
Oh, okay.
Got some good spatter left on them.
All right. So these are the Pella designer series here. Again, you see that Pella frame. And then the designer series window, the sash is a little bit thinner. Again, these are rolled aluminum, just like the last ones we looked at.
These are a triple pane. It looks like these ones don't have the lines in the glass. The uppers do, I know.
Tough to tell from down here, but there's lines in between the panes of glass on these upper windows. See that on some of the Pella windows.
And these are kind of the top of the line product for their generation.
Yep, high end. See this around here, the brick mold around the window. It's just a trim that goes around the window.
See the spatter?
Yep, you can see hail spatter marks up and down this sash and on the brick mold. All these little blotches and dots. So we'll walk back around to the front. We're gonna hop up on the roof. Got our dumpster here. You can see they typically put them down on wood boards there. Try to protect the driveway. All right, we're gonna hop up here. Take a little peek.
Gutter helmet, gutter edge. Here's the
We got some gutter guard down there.
gutters. The gutters passing through the drip edge. It's right there.
This is an old architectural shingle. You know what model this one was, Brock? Is it an old GAF Elk?
Yeah, what's that? GAF weathered wood pre-merger.
So yeah, it's an old GAF weathered wood. One of the ways you can tell this shingle, if you look at it, is there's not much contrasting from the top to the bottom. So it all looks one consistent color for the most part. A little bit of variation, but not much. Is there any other giveaways to you, Brock?
The red and gray combination in the
Yep.
granule mix this is a really common discontinued shingle.
Yep.
See a lot of it.
Yep.
Super solid product. Holds up pretty well against hail, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see enough of these, you get used to the profile and the color combination and the shape of the laminate sections. There's one shingle right there.
It is a converted shingle, so it's 38 3/4 long.
Okay. So you go, guys. Some of the shingles be different lengths. We're gonna hop up on the main section up here. Take a look. See what's going on. See our skylight. Is this skylight staying?
Replaced.
This one's gonna be replaced. You can see all the old skylight flashing there. It's basically like step flashing up the sides. There's a skylight flashing kit that comes with each skylight. And there's a specific ice and water shield that comes with the skylights, the new ones nowadays. It gets installed around the skylight. And we'll show you guys that a little later. You come up here, they're going to town. Got all the plywood decking.
Ridge hole cut.
Yep, ridge vent is going right there, so heat can escape up out of the attic. See this section down here with all these skylights.
So these were just replaced last year. It's highly recommended that skylights get replaced with a re-roof, but in this circumstance, they're less than 12 months old, so we feel comfortable with reusing them, reflashing them, and they should be all right.
Yeah, these will be in good shape, and like Brock said, hopefully in this particular case, it's kind of a weird scenario, but in this case, hopefully they won't have any problems by keeping these skylights there. We should be okay. Down here, you can see that section, they covered the whole section in ice and water shield. And there's a dormer vent. It's kind of a rare thing to run into, but it's almost like a ridge vent, but a little bit different. It's gonna get installed all the way down this dormer here, so it's gonna go onto the roof and then up behind that siding back there.
Dormer vent. I got a vent down. New vents. Oh, yeah. See, I'll grab one.
Brock will go grab the dormer flashing, or dormer venting, excuse me. See, this installer is putting on the ice and water shield. It adheres to the roof. It's a plastic coating on the back. He'll lay it down. After it gets situated, he'll put some staples in it. You can put ice and water shield over the top of an existing layer. That's fine. Code states that is okay. It's almost impossible to get the existing ice and water shield off, so you don't run into any issues. Pretty steep sections over here. Brock's got that dormer venting. In this case, we're replacing the siding, so they're just going to take this right off the old chimney here so they can get their new step flashing in. If we weren't replacing the siding, they'd have to be a little more careful and reuse some of that step flashing down there. You can kind of see, but in this case, we don't have to worry too much about that. There we go, guys. These are H-clips down here in between the decking. Just helps the prevent the decking from buckling. So anyway, that's it for now. See you guys on the next one.